Erica and David stroll through the park, tossing a ball for their furry friend to chase. Their laughter fills the air as they enjoy each other's company. Suddenly, the playful atmosphere shifts when their dog dashes into a tunnel after the ball. As they realize their pup is missing, panic sets in. Frantically, they search and listen for any sign of their beloved pet. Then, out of nowhere, shadows emerge, revealing three ominous figures. David bravely confronts them, demanding the return of their dog. But the situation quickly turns sinister. One of the men becomes aggressive, targeting Erica with lewd advances. David steps in to defend her, but they're outnumbered and overpowered. The brutal assault leaves them battered and broken, with Erica fighting for her life in a hospital bed. Meanwhile, detectives Mercer and Vitali delve into the disturbing case, uncovering a web of deceit and danger. Their investigation leads them to Erica's bedside, where they encounter the menacing presence of Mr. Morrow, her stepfather. Weeks pass, and Erica slowly emerges from the depths of her coma, only to be confronted by the harsh reality of David's funeral. Grief-stricken and traumatized, the cops come to question her, but the attack is still too raw for her to give clear answers. Released from the hospital, she retreats home, locking herself in her apartment for days. Fear chains her to the inside. Finally, she musters the courage to go downstairs. Heart pounding, she reaches the door and steps outside. With a deep breath, she makes her way to the police station, seeking answers about her case. The officer assures her it might be tough, but asks her to wait for someone to join her. Minutes tick by. Erica hears the same line repeated to every newcomer. Frustrated and fed up, she decides to take back control. She leaves the station, determined to protect herself, even if it means going it alone. She rushed to a gun shop, hoping to buy one on the spot. But a snag. She didn't have a license, and there was a waiting period. Feeling helpless, she confided in a stranger who overheard her. The man saw her desperation and offered her an illegal gun. A steep price for a beat-up car and a trained dog thrown in. That night, Erica made a quick stop for snacks. Everything changed when a crazed man stormed in, screaming at the clerk. Before anyone could react, he shot the clerk dead. Erica froze, hiding in the aisles. The worst part? Her phone rang, giving away her position. The gunman, weapon drawn, searched for the witness. As he walked past Erica, oblivious, she panicked and fired 3 shots. One hit him in the neck, and he bled out. Filled with adrenaline and fear, Erica grabbed the security camera footage from the counter and raced home. She jumped into a hot shower, desperately trying to wash away the trauma. Meanwhile, detectives arrived at the crime scene, Mercer and Vitali. They were puzzled. No security footage, no missing money, and only one of Erica's shots hit its target. They figured they were dealing with a jittery, inexperienced shooter, probably male. Back home, Erica tried to practice her usual cheerful radio script, but the words felt hollow. New York City, once a familiar friend, now felt scary and dangerous. She forced herself to go to work the next day, even though her boss thought it was too soon. Work was the only thing that grounded her right now. In the studio, she choked up during her show, her script forgotten. Instead, she spoke from the heart, confessing her fear of the city. This raw honesty resonated with everyone, the listeners and even Detective Mercer, who was listening in his car. Later that evening, Erica visited David's grave, staying there until nightfall. On the train ride home, she records sounds for her show. 2 thugs harass a man listening to music and steal his iPod. An old man tries to intervene, but the thugs turn on him too, eventually chasing both men off the train. Now alone, the thugs notice Erica and approach her menacingly. One pulls out a knife, but Erica stays calm and pulls out her gun. With surprising accuracy, she shoots them both dead. Erica walks off the train, strangely calm despite the violence. She acknowledges that she didn't have to kill them and is surprised by her own composure. As police cars rush past on the street, she ducks into a bar bathroom, removes her hoodie, and throws up, overwhelmed by the emotional roller coaster. Meanwhile, Mercer and Vitali arrive at the train station shooting scene. They find the stolen iPod and deduce it wasn't a robbery since no money is missing. Erica cleans up in the bathroom, steps back outside, but feels an inexplicable pull back to the scene. The detective, not the brightest bulb, sees the connection between the attacks, the shooters getting better. He follows his nose, which usually leads to donuts, to the scene, where reporters are swarming like flies. He spots Erica trying to slink away and chases after her, blurting out he recognizes her. Erica, ever the charmer, throws him her name and radio gig, then shamelessly asks for an interview to get rid of him. It works, and the detective shuffles off muttering. News explodes with stories about a real-life vigilante running around the city. Meanwhile, Mercer passes the stolen iPod to his partner, hoping to track down the owner and maybe even the mysterious hero. Back at the radio station, Erica basks in the glow of her ratings boost after her emotional on-air breakdown. Her boss encourages her to keep it real with the listeners. Downstairs, she bumps into a persistent detective Mercer. Trying to avoid him, Erica turns to leave, but Mercer bumbles in, rambling about seeing her at the hospital, clearly confusing her with another case. He throws in some flattery about being a fan of her show, with his ex-wife, no less, assures her he's on her case, and even agrees to that interview she requested. They settle into chat, and Erica peppers him with questions about crime scenes and the latest subway crime. The TV blares about a real-life superhero on the loose. Mercer spots Mr. Murrow on the news and whispers to Erica that he's a bad guy, a mob boss who killed his wife and took his stepdaughter, the only witness, away. Mercer's frustrated because there's no proof, but on camera, he vows to catch the culprit. The interview wraps up, and Erica throws Mercer a curveball. How'd he feel about his first shooting? Mercer clearly hates the question but gives her his card, inviting her to call anytime. Later that night, Erica walks home alone. A creepy guy in a parked car calls out to her. Bad decision alert. Erica walks over and sees a passed-out girl in the back. Even worse decision. Erica gets in, meets Chloe, and stupidly pulls a gun on the man, demanding money for Chloe. Things spiral out of control. The man tries to mow them down, and Erica, in a panic, shoots him dead, causing a wreck. In the chaos, Chloe gets hit by the car. Erica calls the police but hides while they take Chloe away. Walking home, she bumps into her neighbor, who notices blood on her cheek. Erica, clearly shaken, simply mutters about right and wrong. Cops say the only witness is awake and will talk soon. At work, Erica's boss throws her a curveball. The radio show will now take calls. Erica thinks it's a bad idea, but the boss insists. On air, callers mostly praise the mysterious vigilante, some even pretending to be them. Feeling awful, Erica storms out and heads to the police station, ready to confess. But at the last minute, she loses her nerve and leaves. Later, Erica calls Mercer wanting to talk, but ends up at Mr. Murrow's building. She tells Mercer Murrow has been good to her, which is confusing. In the elevator, Murrow ignores Erica completely. Outside, Erica confronts Murrow about killing his wife. He attacks her with a crowbar. Erica fights back and throws him off the roof. Injured and bleeding, Erica stumbles home. Her neighbor finds her and helps her inside. Meanwhile, Mercer investigates the fall. He remembers hearing an elevator near the crime scene. Back at Erica's place, she confesses to her neighbor that she killed someone. The neighbor, surprisingly calm, believes Erica must have had a good reason and helps clean her up without asking questions. Mercer, suspicious of Erica, invites her to the hospital to see Chloe. In the room, Chloe recognizes Erica but lies and says she didn't see anyone. Confused, Mercer asks Erica where she was the night before. Erica simply says she went to bed, leaving Mercer with a growing suspicion. The detectives interview the iPod owner. He remembers an old man and woman on the train but saw no attacker. They try to get a sketch, but it ends up looking like a celebrity, apparently a common problem. Mercer goes to Erica's apartment. He shows her a ring they found and asks her to identify a suspect in a lineup. She refuses at first but then agrees. At the station, she sees her attacker but denies knowing him and leaves. Mercer catches her and they go to eat. He talks about Murrow's attack and their new suspect, a woman. He hints Erica is a suspect and will take that person down, no matter how close they've become. They share a moment, then Erica leaves. Erica, consumed by revenge, hits the pawn shops looking for the woman who tried to sell her ring. Meanwhile, Mercer, getting suspicious, uses his connections to track Erica's phone on the night the evil Mr. Murrow died. Guess where it leads? Right to Mr. Murrow's building. Erica, ever the detective in her own mind, finds the woman and confronts her about the ring. Erica, wanting payback on her attacker's girlfriend, who probably just needed some cash, yells for info on the boyfriend. The woman, clearly scared after witnessing Erica's violent ways, begs Erica to leave her alone. Dejected, Erica leaves, but then gets a text apology from the girlfriend. The text also includes the attacker's address and a video of Erica getting beat up, evidence Erica probably shouldn't have. With tears streaming down her face, Erica decides to send Mercer a goodbye text with the video attached. Mercer, seeing the video, realizes Erica's on a warpath and speeds off to stop her. Erica reaches the bad guy's building and Sweet talks her way in. There she sees her dog with some very unfortunate company. She grabs a gun and charges in, Rambo style. One of the thugs spots her and gets a bullet to the brain for his troubles. The other two go scurrying like scared roaches. Erica hides as the last bad guy ran out, only to get shot in the back. Then she looked for the remaining suspect but was suddenly attacked by the guy who killed David. He choked her, but luckily, Mercer burst in and yelled at him to stop. Erica grabbed her gun, ready to fire, but Mercer calmed her down and took it away. In a surprising turn of events, Mercer handed Erica his own gun and told her to finish the job. Without hesitation, Erica shot the attacker dead. Knowing she was in deep trouble, Erica offered to surrender, but Mercer had another plan. He told her to shoot him in the arm to make it look like self-defense. Hesitantly, Erica did as he said. They shared a quick goodbye, and Erica ran away. Before calling for backup, Mercer planted Erica's gun on one of the dead guys and freed her dog. With a gunshot wound, he called for help while Erica disappeared back into the night. Erica ends up back where she lost her friend David, and her dog finds her. The two walk off together, presumably to continue her vigilante adventures. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more crazy movie recaps.